From News Channel 15, winner of the Intercollegiate Broadcasting System Award for the nation's best community college TV station. You're watching News Channel 15 Tonight with Kyle Peach. This is News Channel 15 Tonight.
Hi, good evening, and thanks for joining us tonight on this Tuesday. I'm Kyle Peach. Here's a look at what's going on. Opening arguments today in the sexual assault trial of a Mount Carmel man. 31-year-old Jeffrey Isham was arrested in September of 2019 and charged with a Class X felony of predatory criminal sexual assault, with the victim being under the age of 13. WSJD Radio reports the charge resulted after an investigation by the Wabash County Sheriff's Department. Isham was charged with 3 more similar Class X felonies last December. A 12-person jury has been seated in Wabash County Court. In January of 2020, a plea agreement in the case was rejected by the judge. The Class X felony carries a prison term of between 6 and 30 years and is not a probationable offense. In other news tonight, no injuries reported at a house fire by Fairfield High School last night. WFIW says that according to Fairfield City firemen, the fire started in the rear of the home at 301 West King Street in a back porch area. No one was home at the time. The cause of the fire is under investigation, and the city fire department was assisted by Fairfield rural firemen who provided automatic mutual aid and Wayne County EMS. Fairfield police arrested 41-year-old Randall D. Cottrell of McLeansboro this morning. WFIW says he's accused of forcing himself into a residence, making contact with a female, and departing before officers arrived. He was charged with domestic battery, taken to the county jail, and held pending the setting of bond. Meanwhile, a Carmel woman was arrested early on Friday morning by Carmel police for domestic battery. 26-year-old Brittany D. Reese was taken into custody after Dylan Reese signed a complaint against her, according to WRUL. Meanwhile, Lawrenceville police on Monday arrested 38-year-old Maria Tate of Lawrenceville for failing to appear in court. WAKO says she was taken to the Lawrence County Jail and later released on a $2,000 bond. WMCL reports the White County Sheriff's Office is investigating the recent theft of diesel fuel from Infield. Sunday, the victim told an officer it likely happened in the past few days. He found the hose of his diesel fuel tank had been stretched away from the tank and said he could see where some fuel had leaked out of the hose. The man says he's uncertain as to how much of that off-highway diesel fuel was in the tank, but says the tank, which had a 500-gallon capacity, is now nearly empty. Meanwhile, WMCL also reports the White County Sheriff's Office says that 2 teenage boys caused damage to trees in Crossville this weekend. The victim reported that the boys entered her property and chopped one tree down, stripped the limbs off another, and halfway chopped down a third. A single vehicle accident near Boylston in Wayne County last night. WFIW says 49-year-old Julie A. Boyd of Wayne City was westbound in a 2015 Chrysler when she struck a cow in the roadway. She was taken to Fairfield Memorial Hospital for treatment of injuries. National Weather Service officials have confirmed that an EF1 tornado with estimated peak winds of 95 miles per hour caused damage for almost 5 miles Sunday night in the West Frankfort area. Some businesses and homes sustained damage, especially roof damage. There were tree damage and also along that path. At one point, over 2,000 people were without power. There were no fatalities or injuries reported. The Albion City Council met last night and decided against a donation to the Fairfest, but did approve Christmas bonuses for city employees, that in the amount of $300 for full-time employees and $150 for part-timers. WFIW also reports that a $20 ham voucher was approved, and Mayor Wes Harris also appointed Scott Messerol as Assistant Police Chief. The Wayne City Village Board met Monday and approved new rates for garbage pickup, new signs for the community building and park, and new mobile Wi-Fi equipment for the ambulance. The Wi-Fi service will make it possible to send medical information to the hospital while en route from rural areas. WFIW reports that the board member Carrie Esmond also resigned from the board. That is effective on Thursday. And the Norris City Village Board met Monday night. WRUL says the village audit was presented and found the village is still financially sound and solvent and in good shape. A tax levy of $213,500 was approved. The board agreed to allow Mayor Skip Land to enter into an agreement with Mike Ray and David Campbell to turn the White County Ambulance Building over to the village for a total of $5,000. The village has already taken over payment of the utility bills and will decide what to do with the building down the road. The board agreed to raise the fee from $6 to $9 per month for gas meters in the village and then raise it again another $3 in January of 2023. That would make it $12 a month. The board also agreed to replace the police department's black Dodge truck, trading it in for a new Ford Interceptor at a cost of some $20,000. At yesterday's Wabash County Commissioners meeting, Health Department Administrator Judy Wissel says there has been an increase in cases the last 2 weeks, resulting in 34 individuals in isolation and 38 quarantined. WSJD reports Wissel said that the county's positivity rate is at 4.1%, plus she reported an additional recent death. The Health Department continues to test daily for COVID from 11 to 3 in a mass vaccination clinic. It's set for December 16th in Albion from noon to 6 for any first-time vaccines and for those ages 5 and up, as well as for boosters. You can call the Health Department to schedule an appointment for that day. The Wayne County Health Department announced 21 new cases from Friday through Sunday, 82 people in isolation. White County added 16 cases from Friday through Sunday. Hamilton County added 11. 2 people there hospitalized and 20 in isolation. Richland County reports 114 new cases in the last week. 121 cases are active in isolation. 103 people there quarantined due to contact. 3 people hospitalized. There were 3 more deaths in Richland County over the last week, 1 in their 70s and 2 people in their 60s. Jasper County reported 44 new cases in the past week. 43 are active in isolation, 35 are quarantined, and 1 person hospitalized. Statewide, some 19,000 new cases were announced since Friday, with 85 more statewide deaths. The southern region had a 7-day positivity rate of 6.4% on the 3rd, up from 6.3% on the 2nd. Its 7-day average availability for ICU beds was down to 11%. Well, Mount Carmel Junior High recently held its annual science fair. Our Maggie Blyer was there and has this report.
Throughout the first semester at Mount Carmel Junior High School, 8th grade students worked diligently on their science fair experiments and presentations. All of their hard work paid off back in November with the annual open house 8th grade science fair. With the help of MCJHS science teacher Sarah Doherty, students were prepared to showcase their findings, even if they were a little nervous.
There was a lot that went into the process of this science fair. We had almost 2 months in advance of work for this science fair, and it's definitely very nerve-wracking.
Although students felt stressed at times, they pushed through and created satisfying outcomes with their science experiments.
It was a little bit stressful at first, you know. I already had the boards and everything, so that made it pretty easy, but doing the testing and everything, it was okay.
I had to clear off a table, and I had to put ice into a beaker and weigh it. And I had to weigh it, and then I just had to wait for it to melt.
Was that a little tiring?
Yes.
In the end, the 8th grade students were happy to finally present their science projects to the public.
It's definitely refreshing. You get to put all your hard work and show everyone, and yeah, it's just like a heavy weight off your chest.
And once you finish it, then you feel like it's a lot easier than what you intended it would be. And once you've memorized all your notes, then it's really easy.
From News Channel 15, I'm Maggie Blyer.
Thanks, Maggie, for that. Always fun at the science fair. Stay with us as News Channel 15 continues. Mike has got a snowy forecast, and Kyler takes a look at sports. We'll be right back.
News Channel 15, winner of the Intercollegiate Broadcasting System Award for the nation's best community college TV station.
Hi, my name is Mitch Coker. I'm a physical therapist here at Wabash General Hospital. What really got me started in physical therapy was a couple of reasons. I really liked sports growing up as a kid. I really liked learning about the body and different movements. What really sealed the deal for me was going to physical therapy with my grandma. She had vertigo, and I actually saw that one treatment made her a lot better, and seeing that firsthand really piqued my interest and made me think that I wanted to do that as something as a career in the future.
The Wabash Valley Arts Council presents the Southern Fried Yuletide comedy Christmas Bells, Thursday and Friday, December 9th and 10th at 7:30 p.m. and Sunday, December 12th at 1:30. A church Christmas program spins hilariously out of control during the holiday comedy at the Brubeck Arts Center stage. Tickets are $6 and available by phone at 618-263-5124 or at the box office on the day of the show. It's Christmas Bells, a Christmas community theater production at Wabash Valley College, December 9th, 10th, and 12th.
We're your friends, your neighbors, and we support our community. For over 100 years, we've been here, leading the way in community service and innovation. We are Mount Carmel Public Utility Company.
Now, News Channel 15 weather with Micah Henson.
Welcome back to News Channel 15 on this Tuesday evening. Hope you've had a great day so far. Let's have a look at our weather. You are not seeing things that is snow on the radar for today. That's the first snowfall since last season, at least the biggest snowfall since last season. That will continue as we go into tonight. Looking at the numbers, the high was at 33, and not too far from it, the low is at 24. There's our normal and records, and we've had no measurable precipitation since midnight today. Looking at the forecast, we see those clouds moving out of the area tonight. Some wintry mix in that, and then around noon tomorrow, we'll have some clearing out of clouds. Then we'll start building up some clouds, and then that will also leave once we get to tomorrow night. Lows overnight into tomorrow morning, all of the areas across the 20s, 24 to 28. And the highs for tomorrow, we're all across the 40s, from the low 40s to the mid to high 40s. Forecast overview for tonight, chance of snow and then a clearing of clouds and a low of 24. The chance of precipitation is at 20%. Tomorrow, sunny skies with a high near 46, that is. And tomorrow night, increasing clouds throughout the night with a low of 28. Looking at the extended forecast, we have an uptick of temperature from 55 to 69 from Thursday to Friday, and then we'll progressively go down from 69 to 51 on Monday. Highest chances of rain is on Friday at 70%. That's a look at our weather. Kyler Sports coming up next.
At First National Bank, we are committed to providing our customers with superior customer service. Whether in person or over the phone, our goal is to provide a positive customer experience each and every day. Give us a call or stop in one of our local branches today.
Timberlake Furniture has the largest display of furniture on a showroom floor in the Tri-State. Wholesale prices no one can beat. Top name brands, plus Sealy and Tempur-Pedic mattresses. Timberlake Furniture has a relaxed atmosphere for stress-free shopping with no high-pressure sales, and we can deliver all over the Tri-State. See our huge selection, and if you can't find what you like, we can do special orders. Timberlake Furniture, so your house feels like home.
Now, News Channel 15 Sports with Kyler Gammon.
Hi, good evening. Welcome back into News Channel 15 tonight. Let's take a look at sports. In boys high school basketball last night, Fairfield beat North Clay 53-39. And girls basketball, Mount Carmel beat Lawrenceville 49-21. Albany beat Red Hill 67-17. Fairfield down Carmel 54-34. Edwards County beat Newton 58-54. And Woodlawn beat Wayne City 58-27. In men's junior college basketball last night, Wabash Valley beat State Fair Community College 65-60, and Albany Central beat West Kentucky Tech 104-73. The Illinois Basketball Coaches Association has released its Hall of Fame class for 2022. Among the 16 people recognized as Friends of Basketball is Olney's Pat Everett, who is the scorekeeper for Olney Tiger and Lady Tiger basketball. And entering as coaches are Jim Corona, who had a stop as coach at Edwards County, and Wendell Wheeler, who had a stint at Newton. That's going to wrap up sports here tonight on News Channel 15. For Mike Anson and Kyle Peach, I'm Kyler Gaiman. We'll see you tomorrow night.